Hey everyone, it's Alex here from Vineyard Church. Yeah, how's your Lent journey going? If you're celebrating Lent this year, I wanted to give you just a quick update about how it's been for me and what I've been learning, what God's been teaching me. So for this year, I decided to fast a couple of days a week. And I gotta be honest, it was more difficult than I thought. I've not really fasted before, so this was new for me. But realizing that a pang of hunger can habitually move my feet to the refrigerator has been really humbling and kind of eye-opening. Now, I was fasting from about, the time I went to bed until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and the last hour were some of the slowest minutes of my life. But God met me in some of those moments of most intense hunger, and I gotta admit, I wasn't fasting for 40 days, so I don't know if I have too much to talk, but in the moments of hunger, I prayed to the Lord. It's like, God, I want food, but help me to want you more. And I believe that he honored that prayer. And I've also begun to meditate on the words of Jesus in Matthew 4. He's being tempted in the wilderness. He fasts for 40 days, and the devil comes to tempt him, and Jesus says this: man shall not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes out of the mouth of God. And so it's been eye-opening for me, recognizing that I'm not just sustained by the calories, the breakfast I ate this morning, but by the living God. God is the one who sustains my life. And I actually put this chapter down when I was in Sunday school. I put this chapter down as my favorite chapter of the Bible. I think the reason for that, honestly, is because I could tell you, where was the temptation of Jesus? It was in Matthew 4. It's because I knew what chapter it was, and I don't know that I really understood it very much then. But as I've come to research this passage, I'm learning that Jesus is calling back to Moses' words in Deuteronomy 8. And in that passage, Moses is addressing the people. They've gone through the wilderness, and he's reminding them of their journey. He's saying, hey, don't trust in your own ability. Throughout the whole wilderness, God is stripping away these idols and strongholds that they were trusting in. And at the same time, God was completely trustworthy with their well-being. Scripture tells us that in the 40 years that they were wandering the wilderness, God took care of them, and their sandals didn't even wear out. That's how much God was sustaining them. Their shoes didn't wear out, and Scripture says their feet didn't swell. So God was taking care of them. And so that's what I've been learning this season, is that God is actually the one that sustains me. From the core of my being, he's the one that gives me life and sustains my life. So I would love to hear what God's been teaching you in this season. Would love to hear what you guys have to say.